Kumar, Shubham, Anand. Okay. Now we'll start with the another important case. We will go for it. So with last session, we have started with the most important discussion, the rise. Have we practiced it last session? Practiced, huh? Okay. So now we'll go for Tommy. Can you tell your full name, please? Why is it an interview question? Tommy, is it an interview question? Huh? So, my dear student, so you want my full name? Is it necessary? Huh? No need now. I'll go to the subject. So, let's go to the. So, everybody, so don't feel that sir did not say. Nothing is there. What is there in that? To tell my friends about you. Nothing is there. You tell my name in a short format. Okay. So, I will write my name. So, nothing is special about it. That is my name. You expect it? Okay. So, this is my name, Tommy. Fine. So, I hope those details are enough. Right. Now, I'll go for further. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Students in online, open your books, guys. Come in. Both you are coming daily late. You come here. Daily coming late, correct? Don't tell lies. Come here. Sit here. Just tell me. Today only you are saying. Daily come late or not? Don't tell lies. If you tell lies, no, listen. Why this chain, gold chain? You give me. Is it gold chain or what? Daily you come late or not? You tell me. And 20. I am only coming 21 today. Daily coming late or not? You don't tell lies. Wholehearted. Keep your heart on the hand on the heart. Are you coming daily late or not? I only came 21, 20, 21 like that. I'll come. Daily I will stand there. I'll say come in. So shall we see tomorrow onwards? Earlier. So come early tomorrow onwards. Okay, keep it this with me. Go there. Keep it in your bag. Again keeping it in the like that. Right. Shahid, online students also coming late on. Right. Okay, Tommy. So now we'll start. Write a Python program which will implement some of the ATM applications with a possible number of exceptions. With a possible number of exceptions. See, students, now I am going to take up. At this stage, we take this case study, and we'll take the same case in database also. Actually, every ATM application will be done with ATM, with a database. After this, files I will start. Next what? Database I will start. Communication with the database. Because all your ATM transactions are stored permanently or not. To store the data permanently, what we need? Database is required. So in database, once again I will take up this task. And that time you will do by yourself this application. Or keep in mind, today we are doing that application, you will develop by yourself. That much knowledge you will get it. It's like a kind of project for you. Okay. So today I'm looking for an interface, something like this. Just follow me. I'm taking like this. ATM operations. Dear students, I'm taking only few of them now. I will take when we come to where Database, once again, this will be taken up into consideration. There, open an account, create an account, PIN generate, PIN change, what else? Funds transfer, many more things we will do. Here we are going to mainly focusing on exceptions, how to develop our own exceptions. Now I am going to take it. First operation is called deposit. First operation is deposit. Second one is called what? Second one I am taking withdraw. Withdraw. I am taking the operation called withdraw. And next, third one I am taking called what? Balance inquiry. Balance inquiry. And the fourth I will take it as exit. You can take many more operations, students. Many more operations you can take it. Funds transfer, PIN change, account opening, all those things you can, account closing, all those things. That you will do just left hand, left finger once if I communicate with database. Now I am going to take enter your choice. Enter your choice. Right? I am going to take up. Depends on your choice. We need to do this. So I want to first develop this. This I will take up by using what? Menus. This by using modules. If you want, I will do it with a package also. Okay. Some of the students in the online package also, we can able to do this kind of things. Shall we start up? Let's start with the operations. What is my files now? File system I am taking here. What are the file system I need to take? And file names. File system in the sense, name of the files required. What are the things I am taking here? Number one, ATM menu. ATM menu.py. ATM menu.py. Number one, this one I will take. Number two is what? ATM operations. ATM operations.py. ATM operations.py. And third one is called what? ATM exceptions.py. Exceptions.py. That is the first one I will take. Here I will write this. So now I am taking ATM exceptions operations.py. And the fourth I will take it ATM Demo.py. These are the main things I require. One is what? Menu, for this type of menu to generate. And one more is exceptions associated with this. And next what? Operations of this coding. And next we'll write a main program. This is the file system recognition. So first I'll go for what? ATM menu.py. See students, you can develop by using PyCharm. You can develop any more things. I will paste this after writing the code comfortably. We can save it into where? PyCharm also we can enter even. Okay students, let me go to the program now. Carefully observe it. Now I am taking here ATM menu.py. ATM menu.py. There I am taking. Next time don't come like this. For you only. Don't come like that. Actually this time I don't allow. 7:30 is the last. 31 now. Take care. Now coming to the point back. D, what is this now? File name and what? Module name. File name and what? Module name. Okay. DEF, what is this now? Menu. I will take it. Print off. I'm taking there. Why this font is so. Okay, print off. I will take it. ATM operations /T. ATM operations. Whatever the way which is there, I will just take up as this. So I'm taking something like 50. Some lines. The main thing you need to see here is the coding and exceptions related to this now. So here I will take operation names. I will take it. So I will take print of what? Number one. What is the number one? /T. One is called what? Deposit. Second one, print of, right, /T. Two is withdraw. So I will take it, withdraw, and next I will take it, print of what, backslash T. Third is called what? Balance inquiry. Balance inquiry. Print of what? Backslash T. Fourth is called what? Exit. Exit. This is my data, because at present we are focusing on how exceptions are going to come here. Those things only we are going to concentrate on this part. So let's start with what are the things. I will save this code. I will save this code. In your place, I will come in 7 a.m. under creating one folder, ATM. And inside of it, I'll save this now, menu.py. And I'll write one main program immediately. One main program I will take up. Okay. See that. Go to the Python program now. I'll take there, Python here. Now paste this. Now I'm going to call it as what? Menu. I'll call this function called menu here. Call the menu here. And when I run this, you'll get error from what is my program name, students? Come on, faster. ATM menu. Already you know menu. Already you know modules now. So from ATM menu, import what? Menu. Import menu. So try to run once, students. Try to run once and save it in this place. Go to the command prompt and see, students. Right? D colon. So I'll take it, Python, 7 a.m. And next is called ATM here. Then I will say py and see, students, I'll be getting this type of operations. Here I would like to get it what, guys? Enter your choice. Enter your choice. I need to take it. So I need to accept any one of the value. So what should I do now? I say choice is equal to int of input of enter your choice. Enter your choice. Enter your choice of operation. Enter your choice of operation. Now I will go for taking what? What is the choice of operation I want to take up? How do you write, ma? Match of CH. Pass case 1. Case 1 colon like this. Case 2 colon pass. Case 3 colon pass. Case 4 I will write exit. I will write here printer. What is this now? I'll write thanks for using this program. Thanks for using this program. And I will say break. I will write it. Break means to come out of the loop, or system.sys.exit also you can do it. Right, guys? Now, and one more I will write it, guys. What is that? Case underscore I will write it. What is this case underscore is called? Default case block we can call. You know that? Default case block. Print of what? Your selection of operation is wrong. Selection of operation is wrong. Selection of operation is wrong. Okay? Wrong. Try again. Try again. I'm writing here. Try again. So when I say try again means what? I need to go for what? While I will write it. While true, I am going to write it. While true, I am going to write it. Now I am going to say this is going to be done. Menu and then done. And you try to run this once, students. Try to run it once. Suppose 6 I am saying. What is happening? Your selection of operation is wrong. Try again. Okay. Think about everything so perfectly. Now I am saying something like -2. Selection of operation is wrong. It is going back. You know this while logic, na? While true logic, you already aware of it. Okay. Next I will do what? Enter the choice. Enter your choice. I am saying that 2x I am saying. There is a possibility of entering 2x or not. When you say 2x, that means alpha numerical choice I am entering. Is it matching with any 2x here? No. And moreover, line number 5, 2x is not converted into what type? Integer type. So it is called what? Error. Exception will come or not? Which exception will come? Value error. See, when the exception is coming, automatically program is execution is abnormally terminated. No while loop, nothing is it's just coming out of it. Are you following me? When I'm entering wrong input, it is just stopped it. Abnormal termination. What should I do? I should tell them that don't enter like that. What I will do here, I am writing about to that statement, I will write this entire thing. I'll write what? Except. What is that error, ma? Value error. Print of what? Don't enter ALNUMs, alphanumerics, STRs, and symbols for choice of operation. Choice of operations. Are you following me? Right. You try to run it. I'm making my program ready for all the situations to accept it. What happens? Value error. Okay. So it is not matching with. Now it is matching with. Now enter your choice. Here I entered. Don't enter ALNUMs, STR symbols for what? Choice of operation. You say something like a percentage symbol. Don't enter same symbols and everything. Suppose sometimes I don't enter anything. It is going to give you what? See, don't enter any symbols or something else. Getting, students? 2x I am entering. Don't enter alphanumerics and etc. ATM operations. Are you getting my point? Yes. Enter your choice of operation. Enter your choice of operation. Now I am going to say, what is my choice of operation? One, if I say, one I wrote it, but I wrote out pass. Because I need to write the statements from now. So it is not going to do anything here. It is not going to do anything because I will write the code. Once if I say 4, it is breaking. You are breaking, coming out of it. Thanks for using this program. Break says what? Come out of the loop or not. Right. Now I made my skeleton ready. Now I do what next? ATM operations.py I will write it. This program I will start. Online students, are you following? Online students, please confirm it once, everybody. Right. Now let us go to the operations.py. Here I am going to take up. ATM operations.py. It is called what name here? File name and module name. Now what I will do there? DEF. How many operations are there with me? Always keep in mind, since I am having 4 kind of operation. Fourth operation anyhow you have written it. Since I am having 3 operations, 3 different functions I will define. What is that? I am going to say skeleton code I will write. Deposit is one kind of logic I will write. DEF. What is the next? Withdraw. One more kind of logic I will define. DEF. What is the next? Balance inquiry. I will take one more type of thing. Balance inquiry. Pass I will say. Are you able to get me? Well. So, Ravi is asking, sir, why we use try? Ravi is asking one very inconvenient doubt to me. So, Ravi, why you are asking that, ma? Are you present or absent for exceptions, my dear student? Ravi doubt that is. Why we use try block he is asking. Do you say anything answer to him? In this case, what is the set? Exception generated statement is there or not? Right? Ravi, are you there in our class of exceptions? So 7 AM, this is a final class of exception handling. So there is a notes. Syntax for handling exception. What is try block? Syntax, everything related to try. Explanation for the keywords of what? Try block, why to use it. See how many points explain. Except block, else block, all those things explain. My dear student Ravi, are you present or absent? See, the syntax is already completed. So why to use try? Which is already discussed. Now coming to the point back, these are my functions. Tell me what should I do? This application which I am saying, it may be a funds transfer application or it may be an ATM operation or whatever it is. You take that. Tell me deposit operation, what should I do? I need to ask the end user how much amount you want to deposit. Right? D amount is equal to int of float of, I will take it float of input of, tell me guys, enter the amount to deposit, enter the amount to deposit, amount to deposit. Okay. Now you are taking that. Now you are accepting that. Fine. And what did you understand about this? Which exception is going to come there? Very good. Value error is going to come. Automatically value error is going to come. Value error is going to come. So I'm going to write it. Here value error is going to come. It is implicitly raised by the PVM. Are you able to follow? Yes. Now I'm going to write it. This value error. Why I am not writing try and except block here? Wherever you are handling it, wherever you are calling, there I will write what? Try and except block. At present, you try to understand how to define this. Well, now I am going to take up. If what is the D amount? The amount which you are entering, the D amount what you are entering, the D amount you are entering may be equal to 0, right? Maybe less than 0 also. In that case, is it valid input or invalid input? Invalid input. So I will say what there? Deposit error. What is that exception name? I would like to take it. Deposit error. Deposit error is a predefined exception or programmer defined exception? Very good. Now tell me, how do you write good ma? D amount less than or equal to 0. What should I do? Very good. Raise deposit error. Deposit error. Here deposit error is which exception? Programmer defined exception. Is it necessary to define or not? Yes. How simple is to define? So I'm saying others and I'll say Python here. Now I'll define it. Come on, class deposit error of what? Exception. Already discussed yesterday. So what is my file name I am giving to that? ATM exceptions.py. This is for your understanding purpose. I am giving it. So .py. What is this now? File name and module name. File name and module name. So I'm going to write it .py. So I'm going to save it here. Now I will import in my code. Since I am using at this place, I will definitely say what? From ATM exception, without spelling mistakes you write, students. From ATM exception, import deposit error, development of an exception, hitting the exception. When you practice yesterday's example, today is nothing for you. Easily you will do it. If you don't practice yesterday, today is Greek and Latin. You can't understand. And exception handling is so important in real world. So D amount less than or equal to 0, raising this exception. Okay. Otherwise, after that, what you will do? Else you will say what? If the amount is alphanumeric, value error. If the amount is less than or equal to 0, what is that? Raising an exception. If my amount is called what? Positive value, for example, 2000. 2000 is not a value error. 2000 is not a deposit error. It is a perfect output only. Now I need to say what? Need to take my add to the balance or not. So for all the people, I'm taking one variable float. Balance is equal to, now I'm taking balance is equal to what? 500 rupees is the minimum amount I'm taking. Tell me, balance is equal to 500 is called a dash variable, global variable. Very good. Which variable? Why global variable? Because I will use the balance in deposit. I will use it in withdraw. I will use it in balance inquiry in all the three places. Correct or not? What should I do, guys, here? Balance is equal to balance plus D amount. Balance is equal to balance plus D amount. Valid or invalid, this one? Come on. Gnaneswar. Please take care, my dear student. So, online students, is my voice is breaking? Is my voice is breaking for everybody? No. So, Gnaneswar, everybody is saying clear. Please take care, my dear student. Gnaneswar, you please relog in. Okay. Now, come on. Is it valid or invalid? Come on. Valid. Write all of you imposition. Write all of you imposition because I'll open the functions. I'll open the functions. All of you write imposition. All of you write imposition. So you are not under the control. When we want to modify the global variable values inside of function definition, then global variable names must be preceded with a global keyword. Otherwise, we get what? Unbound local error. Local variable names referenced before, that error name also I am giving it. Explained or not? Explained. So, if you don't remember, we can't do anything else. So, global of what? Balance. Already explained. Already explained. So many examples. Under 3-4 examples explained. So that's what you will do without reading the subject, I don't know. So coming to the point of it, balance is equal to balance plus what? D amount. Now I will say one message. One message I am saying. What is that? Your account, for example, your account, something like this I am saying, some 1, 2, 3, credited with, so I'm just writing here, credited with INR dot format of BAL, print of now available balance in account, available balance in your account. So I'm saying that dot format of, what is that? Here D amount I need to write here D amount, here I need to write what? Balance. So I'm going to write it. I hope you are understanding about this data. So now it is done. This is called what? Your information about what function? Deposit function. Next I'm going for what? Withdraw function I'm going to take up. What is this withdraw function? Students in online, did you understand this exception now? The main focus is on how to develop our own exceptions. Students in online, confirm it everybody. Thus, this is an exception, so develop. My class is ready. Now I'm going for withdraw operation I'm going to take. Same to same. I'll get this now. Enter the amount to deposit. Withdraw. Enter the amount to withdraw. So I'm going to take it here. So I'm going to write it. So there also what is happening? W amount, value are only going to come. If any alphanumerical value is entered, any special symbol entered, any strings are entered, you are going to get what? Right. Value error is going to come. What should I do now? If W amount less than or equal to 0, there is a possibility of getting. What is it, students? Raise. What is that? Withdraw error. Withdraw error. What is withdraw error? Is a name of the exception. Is a name of the exception. Online students, take care guys. I see class withdraw error of what? Base exception and say what? Pass. Same type of thing you try to get it into which place? Here. You write what here, withdraw error. Developed it, importing and then hitting, right or not? Raise keyword is hitting. Okay. Elif. I'm writing elif. What is that elif? Suppose your balance is called what? 500. Your withdraw amount is 1000 rupees. I need to take or not? Yes. How do you do that now? Come on. W amount greater than balance. Greater than balance. What should I do? Raise insufficient fund error. What is your withdraw amount? 1000 rupees. 1000 rupees greater than 500. True. False. True. True means what should I do? Raise. Which exception? Insufficient fund error. Insufficient fund error. You raise this exception. Insufficient fund error is called one exception or not? There I will take up. Here I will write it. What is it? Class insufficient fund error of exception. The moment when you want exception, just write like that. Now coming to the point of it, save it, go to your place, and I will write what here? Insufficient fund error. Insufficient fund error. Now I'm going to write it. Insufficient fund error written. Next I'm writing what else I am writing. Else. Raise insufficient fund error and withdraw error and return. Else I'm writing. What I will do, balance is equal to balance minus what? WAMT. Suppose you want only some 500 rupees you want. Still one more condition I will keep it. What is your amount, for example, here? 500. Enter the withdraw amount, 500. 500. 500 is not a value error. 500 is less than or equal to 0, false. Coming to if 500 greater than 500. Come on. False. False means coming to where? Balance is what? 500 minus 500. In the beginning of the function also you can use global what? Balance. Either you can use before modification or I can use before writing the function also, because anyhow I decided to modify or not. And one more thing is, I'll keep one more condition, students. I don't want to give complete amount to you. My bank will you have 500 rupees. 500 rupees you want today. I don't give you. What is that? My condition is, I want to keep always with the bank 500 rupees. What should I do? If you understand me, students, W amount plus what? For your W amount, what you are withdrawing from me, I will add 500 to your withdraw amount and I will compare my balance. What is the withdraw amount? What is the balance? Now start. What is your amount to withdraw? 500. Come to that. 500 is not a value error. 500 is not less than or equal to 0. 500 is coming here. 500 plus 500. 1000 greater than what your balance? 500. What is that? True. True. Raise what? Insufficient fund error. Right? Insufficient fund error. Suppose you want only 100 rupees. 100 rupees. 100 rupees less than or equal to 0. False. Coming to if 100 plus 500. 600. 600 greater than what? 500. Still we don't give. Raise what? 1 rupee also will not come. So if you want, you can go for 1500 here. 1500 is here. For example, 1500. 1500 means what? Now you start. You want 500 rupees. Okay. 500 less than or equal to 0? False. 500 plus 500. 1000 greater than 1500. False. False means coming to where? What is your balance? 1500 minus 500. 1000 rupees still it is available. Are you following me? Now it is working. Are you understanding this condition, students? Now you can say your account. Now I will copy these lines of code. Now I'll write here. See, students, when I'm modifying, I already used what variable? Global variable. Your account debited with. Now I'm writing. Your account debited with INR. What is this amount now? W amount. Now available balance in your account. Available balance in your account is what? Writing like this. So what is this? Fine. So here I am writing this type of balance. Are you able to follow? Right. So I am going to write it. I am going to write it. My dear student, Abhay, I am not handling any exception here. What I am doing? I am hitting my exceptions. Where I am handling my exception? In the main program, I am going to handle my exceptions. Coming to that, Abhay, if you wait for a few more minutes, you will come across what I will do with the coding. Are you able to understand? How many exceptions I am getting here? Implicit error is called value error. One more error is called deposit error. One more is called what? Insufficient fund error. That is finished. Now I am going to say, by balance inquiry, I am going to take up. What is the balance inquiry now? I am writing directly. Now I am writing available balance in your account. Available balance in your account. So I am going to say INR. This type of balance I will print it. That's all. I am not going to write any exceptions here. Only printing, retrieving the data. Are you able to follow? Right. This you save it. This you save it. So you just go for saving it. Done. Now I'll go to the main program. Now you need to call it one by one. Which function I need to call? Which function I need to call? Come on. Deposit function. Which function I will call here? Withdraw function. Which function I will call here? Balance inquiry function. And these functions are present in where? From ATM operations, import. What is my function name? Deposit function. Next is called what? Withdraw function. Withdraw function. Next is called what? Balance inquiry function. These are my functions which are present. These are my functions which are present in this kind of module. We are importing it. And a menu. Now, when you are calling this deposit function, as a programmer, you must think that what are the exceptions are there in the deposit function. What are the exceptions present in deposit function? One value error is there, one deposit error is there. So I should write definitely under which one? I should write under try block. Here, I should write under try block. See students, how it is important. What I should write it? Only under the case we are writing function, and that function is giving some type of exceptions. Those exceptions must be written in which block? Try and except block. What are the exceptions are coming? Value error is number one. I will write it there. Don't try to deposit. Don't try to deposit. Don't try to deposit. ALNUMs, STRs and symbols. Are you following? Next, except. What is the next one? Deposit error. Deposit error. Deposit error I am talking. Deposit error is our own exception, students. Programmer defined exceptions. What is that? Don't try to deposit. Don't try to deposit. So, try to deposit what? Negative and what? Zero values. Zero values. Are you following? So, how many exceptions are there? Two exceptions. I am writing try. Observe it now, students. One try block was already there. Inside the try, one more try is there or not? Like that depends on your requirement. One can write a try and a try. So one student was asked earlier, I think 2 to 3 days back, can we write a try within try? Yes, we are writing the try within a try or not? Yes, we are writing. Next, coming to the point back, students in online, Abhay and Tusharam, you see students, okay ma, Deepak, you are the one. And is it clarified, Deepak? Deepak, is it clarified? Right. So Ahmad is asking, sir, what is base exception? My dear student, already it was explained in my class. It is a implicit superclass for all the exceptions. So in this case, exception handling hierarchy chart is done. Already exception handling hierarchy chart is done. It is already explained in the classes. Fine. So it is already explained in the classes. Now I will go to the further coding now. Withdraw related you come. What is that now? Try. See students, try. Now I am writing. What is the exception ma? Value error. Same. Scenario same. For what? Don't try to withdraw. Don't try to withdraw. AL, NEMs and etc. Next I will write it what? Except withdraw error. Withdraw error I am going to say. See that? Withdraw error. You must import this deposit error, withdraw error, all these things. Already we have done it or not? I will just import it. I have to import them. In this place, I have to import them. So deposit error, withdraw error is coming. I will write it there. Print off what? Come on. Don't try to, what is that? Don't try to withdraw. Don't try to withdraw what? Negative and what? Zero values. Sorry, there is an insufficient part of withdraw. Next time writing one more. Main focus is on what? Exceptions. Insufficient fund error is one more exception or not? See, I say what? You don't have your account. Your account does not have funds. does not have funds. Read Python notes. For what? Funds. If you read Python notes, funds will be sufficient. If not reading, empty. Take care. You did not understand. So no ATM will give this message. ATM should give work hard to get your things. Now I will go to how many exceptions I handled, guys? 3. The main focus is on how to develop our own exceptions and how to use them as a part of our accounting here. Next, case 3, no more exceptions are required. And then case 4, thanks for using this program. And I wrote, I think so. Selection of operation is wrong. All these things. Are able to follow, students? Well, so I'm going to take up this. Almost everything is done. Break statement is done. You go for saving this code. And then you see the exceptions here. Exceptions ready. Menu is ready. Demo program is ready. Operations code is ready. Now you need to run the code. Let's go to this program now. Try to say, run this code. Enter your operation now. What is this now? 3. First one is called what? 3. So what is happening here? Your available balance is what? 1500. Because I just put it like that. If you want to, you can change it once. By going for that, you can change it. I'll say what? 500 I will take it. Just for beginning purpose. Now start with this. Now say this now 3. Your balance, available balance in the account. Now I'll enter here what So by closing your eyes, you can run this application. By mistake, I am entering like this 1000. What is the 1000 here? Choice. Do you have choice 1000 here? No. So you are going to get it. Selection of operation is wrong. Try again. Now I am going for what? 1. Enter the amount to deposit. Some 5000 I am saying. 5000 I am saying. What is happening? Your account credited with INR. Now available balance in your account is 5,500. One more time. 2,300 I am depositing. Your account balance credited with this. Now your available balance is what? 7,800. Earlier is this. Now 2,300 is done. 7,800. Now I'll go for what? Third. What is your balance inquiry? 7,800. All these things we will store it into where? Oracle table we will store. Permanently we can store. All transactions will store permanently. So in database time, after explaining database now, you will develop by yourself as a project. You will easily develop it. Because I am seeing 90% of the students of every class will do. So what about 10%? 10% obviously is same. In our class only 10%. In every place 90% will not do. Right? Now I will go for what? Next. Second one is what? Enter the withdraw amount. So 2,600 I want to get it. What is happening? Your account is debited with 2,600. Now available balance in your account is 5,200. 7,800 minus. Now I'll say next to 2. Enter the amount to deposit. 1,500 I want to withdraw. Your account is debited with this and available balance is 3,700. Are you able to follow? Now 3 you see balance inquiry is called what? 3,700. Now I am going to enter into operation number 1. Deposit. Now I am going to say KVR.500. Is it valid or invalid? Which error? Value error. See students, don't try to deposit ALNUMs, STRs and symbols. Want to check the balance? 3. It is going to be still 3,700. Now 1 only. Say minus 4,500 you are trying to deposit. And what is happening? You see, don't try to deposit negative or 0 values. 1. You say 0. Don't try to deposit 0 values. When you go for writing in your deposit form, 0 rupees when you are going to the bank clerk, it's a time waste for bank clerk or not? You will get angry also. So why you are coming? Are you something happening? Anything like that? So this is going to be like this. Go to the next one is called what? Second I am going to take it. These are the related to what? This is related to what? Operations related to what? Don't try to enter this. Next is called what? Negative values not allowed. 0 values not allowed. Second one I am going to say. Second operation I am going to take. What is my balance here, students? 3,700. Now I am going to take up 3,600 I am entering. 3,600 I am entering. What is happening? Your account does not have sufficient funds. Read this. Right. Gnaneshwar, mini statement and all those things. I hope you are listening the class or not. Gnaneshwar. So beginning only I said, this is only for what? Main focus is on exceptions. When we come to database, we will do mini statement. We'll do how many transactions you want from one day to another date. Transaction data you want, you can get it. With what? Database. We are not storing data permanently here, right or not? Now, so Gnaneshwar, I hope you are listening what I am saying. Next is called what? Second. What is the next I am going to say? Minus 2,000. Minus 2,000 is called what? Don't try to withdraw this negative values or zero values. So say 0 here, getting like this. This is called a deposit error. This is called what? Deposit error. Withdraw error. Now I'm going to say second. So 234 point what? ABC. What is this now? You are going to get it. Don't try to withdraw these symbols and everything. Are you understanding this? Now I'm going to say 3, you check it. Now this is a 1. Now I'm going to say enter your choice. 2. Now I will say 3,200. 3,200. Possible? Possible. 3,300 if you enter, not possible. See this 3,200, which is possible. So your account is debited with. Now available balance is this. Enter your choice 2. Even if you say 100 also, not possible to do it. Are you able to follow? If I say 1, 3,400, it is deposited with once again. Like this one, we can go for doing this. So this main focus here is how to develop our own exceptions, and how to run it everywhere else. Are you able to follow this? So this application, I want to make it as what? I want to run wherever I like it, I can run it. What I do today is the same program, what you are having, ATM menu, ATM demo, etc. What are the main important things here? What are the main important file system you take it? This is an ATM menu, ATM operations, etc. This is developed it and it is running. Now I am taking file system for what? For module related. A file system with what? Modules, and next is what? Packages. Modules and then packages. What I do is, instead of ATM demo, ATM final I will take it. ATM final. There I will take it. What I will do, you just watch it. Same code I will take, guys. What you do, you just look into that. Same thing, whatever you have run it, same program I am taking. In that, what I will do, you see. 7 a.m. This is an ATM which is already done, right? I will take it here. One small folder I will take it. One small folder I will create it. What is the folder you see? New, and I will say folder. I am taking ATM, something like a pack, ATM pack. In this, what I am going to place it? Let us close this entire things. Let us close this entire things because already you have done it. In this place, 7 a.m. ATM is there now. This place, you take these 3 things. 1 minute you see, I will keep it. ATM pack, 7 a.m. ATM pack, there you place it. What are those? One menu, one operation, and this one. So what about that demo, sir? I am going to show you now. This demo also, I will open it now. Here, why I am not keeping as it is? Because it is not written under function now. Module means what? It is a function. I will take the same thing. I am not disturbing that existing code, students. I'll say others. I will keep it in the project. ATM final dot.py. ATM final.py. It is called what here? What is this now? File name and what? Module name. Module name I am taking. ATM final.py, file name, and then what? Module name here. What I am doing today is, I say DEF, I am writing there, ATM project, I am just running this. It is a function I am writing it. Are you able to follow? This entire code, what you have written, I am just writing under one tab. One tab I am saying it. Clear? So wherever you are going for this function only, I will call it. Just try to save it. Just try to save it. In where I am saving it? In this place, ATM pack, I will save this. ATM final. ATM demo, I am not placing it. ATM final, because it is only one project is there. And moreover, I will keep one sort of what? Init function also. Init empty file also, I will keep it. Empty function, I will keep it. Now I will take up one empty file. And the students asked, sir, there is no, nothing is there. Empty is there. It is an empty file only. So try to listen. Now I am going to say underscore init underscore dot py. Right? Written. What I will do now? I'll straightforward takes. Some of the students asked daily. What is that? Directly I can keep this type of project in where? Python environmental variables, I will keep it. So what is my final code here? Go to the place of Python here. See students, go to the place. Here I am going to write it. Python 3.11. You try to go for that and say 36 here. Try to run it and see this now. What I will do there from what is my things? Now you tell me what is my main thing I am taking now. What is my main thing I have to take it? So you are not following, first of all. ATM final. This is the one I need to take it. So packages means it is a very simple actually. ATM final, import. What is my function over there? ATM project. So if I say this one, you got an error. What is that error? No module named ATM final. What should I do now? I'll keep that entire address into the environmental variables. Let's close this. Go to the place. Take this address. 7 AM. ATM pack. Take this complete address. Complete address. Right? So Umakant, write imposition, my dear student. So here, I'm not going to necessarily to write sys. Even if we write sys, okay. Umakant, you are asking about what? Sys.path.append is one approach. Today I am talking about what? Second approach. Umakant, first approach is sys.path.append is one thing. That is correct. But when you are going for writing what? Environmental variables. Environmental variables. You see, go to that environmental variables. Here we should not write any what type of things? We should not write. Is it opened up? Okay. So go to the place, students, environmental variables. Umakant, follow me guys. Environmental variables. Already Python path is there or not? We say what? Edit. Edit. Now it is showing already some path is there, students. Say what here? New. New you say. You paste that. Check it out once. D column. I will say for safety purpose, I will write this type of things. I am writing ATM pack. I am writing double slashes. You can write reverse slash also. Are you able to follow guys? So now I will say okay. Okay. And check once again for your clarity purpose. Already is there or not? Say okay. And again say okay here. Say okay here. Don't close any such closing operations. Following now? Okay. Now you go for that. Go to wherever you like it, you can go and run this example. Go to that. Here I am writing Python. Python 3.11. You see students, I'll go to this place. 36. Now I am going to write it. Here I am going to write it. Now try to run it. Come on. From what is this? ATM final. Import ATM project as AP, as AP. So what is happening? Okay. There it was not containing some colon is not there. It is my ATM final or not? There was no colon. Correct. Syntax, na? Yes. Now you say, got it. Got it or not? Now you say AP off. Beautiful. Now running from where? Python command prompt. Beautiful. Say 3. Your account balance is 500. Enter your operation now. I'll say 2. Say 100 rupees. So your account does not have funds. Next you say 1. Say some 2000 or 20,000. Say your account is credited with. Now your account balance is. Say next is called what? 3. Balance inquiry. Go for 2. Save some 15,000. Some 15,000. Left out is 5,500. 1. 1,800. 1,800 is going to be like this. 2. You say something like, 6,900. 6,900 not given. 6,800 is given. 6,800. Selection of operation is wrong. 6,800 is given. 500 rupees is the minimum. Are you following me? Where I am running this? Python command prompt. I can go to PyCharm students. PyCharm you go. PyCharm. Some of the students who asked about this type of things, my dear students, all of you take care and try to run this. Now I'll go to PyCharm students. There I will take it. Now I will close this project, existing project. So I will take your things, 7 AM exceptions here. Try to remove this now. So go to this place. Go to this place and say what now? So here, yes, Mohammed, yes. Take care, this type of things. Go for running this now, Python file. And next is called what something like run. So run ATM dot py is my program name. I am writing my own code dot py. You just call it. Command from where you want to call. Import what? ATM final is a model. Import ATM final. What I will do now? ATM final as what? AF. Right? AF I will say. Now AF dot. What is this? ATM project. It's my function or not? Yes. So try to run this. Perfect. Coming or not? Yes. Enter your choice. 3. Your balance is called what? 500 rupees. Enter your operation now. 1. Deposit amount. See that 2,000. So see that your account is credited with available balances. One more time. Something like 2,600. Done. And 2. Amount to withdraw 5,000 or 2,000. So done. Remaining amount is this. Say something like 1,800. So you'll be getting like this. Are you able to follow? Third one is called what? Balance inquiry. I'll say something like caviar.python. I am trying to deposit. So what is the message is coming? Don't try to deposit. Something like 1 minus 2,000. It is going to give you. Don't try to withdraw like this. Wherever you run, you will be getting it. Wherever you run, you will be getting it. Jupyter notebook you see. Jupyter notebook. Students in online. Once you just set it in the environmental variables, automatically the code will run like anything. So, coming to the point back, Jupyter notebook is a browser-based IDE. So, come to the point back, taking a lot of time. Right here, go to the new and see this now. Just close it once and try to run once again. Now it will start little faster. Now you go for this new and say this part and observe it. What is my code? I will copy as this. I'll take my source code, students. So I'll take this stuff. I'll copy this. Why to write the same thing again? As final, as A I will write it. A dot I will write it. Now see this now. What happens? Invalid syntax. Okay, correct. Match case. Match case is not there in where? Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter Notebook in the sense, Jupyter Notebook still follows which type of version? 3.9. I'll show you that. Where it is. So go to the place, browser you go. Once you take it, Anaconda Jupyter Notebook. Anaconda Jupyter Notebook. Anaconda Jupyter Notebook, you take it. So you take it. Free download. Free download. So there you take it. Beginning, anaconda.com, something like this. You open it and see students. You observe it, ma. Here what is happening? Python 3.9. Anaconda distribution for Windows is containing which version? 3.9 version is there. That's why this 3.9 version, what is not there? Match case will not be there. How do you solve that issue? Instead of match case, you write if kind of things you write and you can run it. I hope you understand that. And don't think that it is not getting executed. Are you thinking like that? No. Match case is not there in 3.9. Match case is available from 3.10. Our Jupyter Notebook is containing still 3.9 because 3.8, 3.9 still companies are using because they are what? Secured. 3.10 still it is under bug fixing stage. You already know that, right? Yes. So you know that already. I hope you know already that kind of part. So if we come back to this line, www.python.org, if we come to this place, here, view all the downloads or something like this. View all the view downloads. You see 3.9, 3.8 are under what? Secured part. 3.11, 3.10 still it is under what? Bug fixing stage. Still they are not having full support. Still everything is not released as LTS. Still it is under bug fixing stage. 3.8 and 3.9 still companies are using. I hope you are understanding it. So, Prashant, same, any type of IDE, if it is having compatibility with 3.10, it will work out. If the particular IDE getting a copyrights from PSF organization of 3.10 or 3, whatever it is, if the version is compatible, that will run. Otherwise, it won't run. Example is match case will not run this because match case we are using in this case. To avoid this match case, what we can do? If I want to run it, I can take happily what? If else statement I can use it. I can make it to run by using, here I can write case. If CH is equal to 1, CH is equal to 2, like this I can write it and I can run this, not it difficult at all. So I hope you understand about today about this case study. Understand? The same case study will be coming in the case of what? Database level also will come. That time you can do very, very easily. Understand? Fine. So now in this small amount of time, one small concept I want to introduce students. Very small concept. It will take 20 minutes or 25 minutes. Try to understand. The concept is called decorator. Spell out once. Right. What is decorator? When you buy a car. Directly if I introduce the topic now, you will get confused. Actually, it is a very much confusing topic. When you buy a car or when you buy a bike, car later you take care. When you buy a bike, what you will do? You will buy the bike from the showroom and you will go to some place. You will keep changing your handle, change your some extra decorations you are doing or not. So bike is called what? Standard component. To that standard component, you are providing some additional processing capability. Some additional processing capability you are providing to the bike which you are buying it. That is additional processing capability is called what? Decorator we can call. It is also one type of concept which is present into the Python. It is also one regularly asking question. What is decorator? What is iterator? What is a generator? These are the regularly asking questions. And something is more difficult, nothing is there. Without using that also, we can use it in the coding. I am using that. Try to understand. Now I will close all. Now I am saying close all. So I'll say, if you want, I can say this file system also into your ATM things. So I will say here file system. I'll upload that also here. Now coming to students. Now I'm taking one small Python program. A decorator is one of the function which will provide some additional processing capability to the normal functions. One more thing, last and final. You are a person, want to attend one function. Don't tell these examples in interviews. Because you are all students now, that's why you may not be catching directly. That's why I'm giving this example. You are a student, want to go for one function. Your relative's function. What you will do? You don't have the time to prepare by yourself. Near to our class, there is one beauty parallel shop is there. So you will go there and you will enter inside and you are called what? Normal function. They will take a pic when you enter inside. And after half an hour, you are coming out and they will take a pic and showing both the pics. What will happen after the half an hour? Your functionality changed or not? The functionality you are changing in this place is called what? A decorator. Don't tell this example. Right or not? Decorator. So, this is nothing but what? Decorator is also one kind of what? Function. This is also one function. Which function? It is a normal function. Providing some additional processing capability to the normal function. Who will provide the additional processing capability? Decorator will provide it. I will write a small code, students, just observe it. Not a difficult amount. Now, non-decorator example 1.py. DEF, simple example I will give. Get num. I defined a function. What is that function is? N is equal to 5. Return 5 and just very minimum code I will write. Return 5. This is defined by what? Defined by KVR. Defined by KVR. Is one programmer. So many people are asking, give me the value 5. There, just I am writing it. Dynamically, this is a value 5 is returning. Other than that, I am not asking. Some other programmer is asking, KVR, please give me 25 is the value. I am not giving 25. Why? 25 is called what? 25 is called what? SQR of what? 5 is called what? The person who is asking 25, I am not going to change my code. I am telling to this person, you call my function. Internally, you do what? Square by yourself. You decorate my result whatever you like it. You decorate my result whatever the way you like it, you do it. I am not going to give you the result according to your convenience. I will give you raw input for you. My output is common for so many people. I am not going to change as 25. You change it. How you do? DEF. Come on now. Get what? Square. Get square. What is this now? A normal function defined by programmer 1. So defined by programmer 1. This programmer 1 is requiring what from me? Square of that. So I said, I know, I will not do. What he is doing? He is calling my function. What is that? N is equal to, come on, get NUM. This already you know. And I am saying before decorator, how you do it in an easy manner. Tell me RES is equal to what? N star star 2. Is it a decorative logic or not? What are you doing immediately? Print of, SQR of, print of, SQR of, I am writing like this, is equal to like this, dot format of N comma, res. N comma res. Getting my point? One more person is asking what the square root is asking. What I will do, I will not give you what the square root of this 9. If I go on doing that, for every time I have to change my code. What other person is doing? Tell me, what is this? Programmer 2 is asking square root. Get the number and do what? 0.5. Are you following that? Square root of that number. SQRT of what I say? Like this. So I'm going to take it, get a square root, I'm going to take. Are you following? These are all doing what? They are defining by those people according to their convenience and calling my common function. So, what is this now? Calling a function, calling a normal function, calling a normal function. Here also what? Calling normal function, calling normal function. And they are providing their own processing logic. This is called what? Own processing logic. Actually, it is very simple, students. Own processing logic. Here also called what? Own processing logic, and print it. How you do this? Main program you come. Main program you come. Come on here. Get what? Square. Get square. If you want, get is next is called what? Get square root. Get square root, you say. Get square root. Now done. Non-decorator example 1.py. See this now. Go to the place. Now I am going to take one small folder. I will take students, decorators. Inside of it, non-decorator example 1.py. Go to the command prompt. Already you are at the command prompt. Students, save, exit of that. Come out of that. Okay, go to your place of command prompt. Command prompt is not there. Huh? Okay, so you go to that place, D colon, go to our place, Python here, 7 a.m. So decorator here. Now see students, py, our program name. What is our py? What is our example? Non-decorator example 1.py. What is my answer? SQR of 5 is that. SQRT of 5 is something like this. Are you following me? If everybody need a common value, dynamic value they want, dynamism they want. What I will do, ma? Int of, input of, come on, enter your input, enter a number, enter a number. If they want any dynamism, yes, 100% I'm providing. Enter dynamism, I'm going to say \n. How they are getting? What happens here? \n. How many things? 3. One more thing. See that. Enter a number. What is the number I am entering? 25. 25 square root. Enter a number for square root. So I am entering here something like 25. What is the square root? 5.0 is coming or not? So are you able to follow? Easy. So what is this meaning is called? They are decorating their own things with the normal functions. I am telling safe, how to become a safe of decorator. If you get little confused, nothing is confusion. Now I am going to write it. Can I go for changing into decorator now? Yes. What is a decorator, sir? Let me copy the same mechanism. Let me copy the same mechanism. So, feel that try to learn twisting things always. Let us remove this now. Let us remove this now. I am going to take it. Decorator example 1.py. Decorator example 1.py. Online students. Take care, guys. Now, I want to define one function. What is my function now? DEF. Who is this? Who is the person now? Square. What I am taking? Some small question mark I am doing. I say pass. Now, what is a decorator? Example, beauty parlor is a decorator. That beauty parlor, what is an input? Normal person. A person is an input for beauty parlor. Right or not? For a decorator of your car or bike decorator showroom, what is an input? Your normal bike is a input. Here also, in this place, what is the parameter? Function name is a parameter. Normal function is a parameter. Okay, students, see how simple it is. You are calling which function? Square function. In the square function, you are passing the function name only. What is my function name? GetNum. GetNum. Square is called a decorator, which is taking function name as a parameter. What is my function name? Don't write GetNum of. GetNum of, no. I'm just taking the function name. Any function taking function name as a parameter, as an argument, that is known as what? Decorator. Simple, student. Beauty parallel of what? Person. Who is a person? Person is a normal function. What the beauty parallel is? That's all. That's all. Square is called what here? Decorator. Taking normal function. Here I will take what? Gn. What is Gn? Formal parameter name. Which is holding what name? GetNum. Okay. Good. Any function taking function name as an argument is decorator. Ashwin Patil. Very good. Any function is taking function name as an argument is called what? That function is? Decorator. Well, dear students, square of Gn I wrote it. Inside of that, beauty parallel cannot do the operation. Inside the beauty parallel, one person is there. Who is that? Inside the beauty parallel, there is one person. That person will do the operation on the coming person. That person who is present in the beauty parallel is called inner function. What is that function? DEF, you are learning today. Inside the function, there is one more function is there. When you go to a hotel, a person is coming to your table wearing tie and all. Who is that? Decorator. He is taking customer order. He is going and preparing in the kitchen of hotel. Who is there inside the hotel? Some other person is there. Who is that? Inner function of your hotel. Don't tell the examples in interviews. Write it. Operation. What is operation, student? What is operation? Is one more function. Inside the decorator, definitely there is a function is there. What is that? Calling Gn. What is Gn? Our normal function is aliased with what name? Gn. That is going to return what? Value. What is that now? V star star 2. Return what? RES. Who is returning RES? Operation. To whom it has to return? Square. And square has to return what? Square is returning the result of whom? No. When you go to a hotel, a person is coming wearing tie and all those things is coming to you. You are giving the order. Where are you going? That person is going to the chef. Chef is doing the food ready or not? Chef is directly giving the food to you or giving the food to you through waiter. What is that? Chef is returning his food and that food is given to you by what? This square. So square is giving the result of what? Result of operation. So my operation, DEF operation returning RES. And who is supposed to return? Square also supposed to return one value or not? Whose value it will return? Operation value. Come on, how do you do that? Return. Come on. Operation. Return operation. What is operation? Function name. That function name in turn returns what? RES. Tricky code, that's all. So when you are giving an order to the waiter is submitting to what? Inner of that hotel. That hotel person, that chef will give you the food by himself, which is taken by who? Waiter. And waiter is giving the result of what? Chef. So return chef result. So if not understanding, already safe place is there here. If you are not understanding that example, go to hotel once and then check it out. Don't go to hotel until you get the job. Square of get num. Square of get num returning what? Operation is returning. So I will take it as what? What I am going to say. I will take some example KVR. What is KVR is holding? Reference of operation. I will call KVR of. KVR of will give you the result what? RES. So I will write RES. Now you say print of what? Square is equal to dot format of what? That's all. Nothing is there in this. Finally did not understand. Kada? PY, decorator example. Enter a number 25. Result is 625. Very simple. Actually, some students will understand, some students will not understand. Like packages. And total doubts. Right? Ahmad is getting confused. 100%. Ahmad went to a beauty parlor. Is the person who is sitting in the beauty parlor will do the operation? No, definitely who is there? So Ahmad is called a function name, submitting to the beauty parlor, went to the beauty parlor and giving some name, holding that Ahmad referencing to GN, entering one person inside, in front of that person only he will be calling, and he is doing some modification and returning. So Ahmad is getting the result modified. Who is returning that? Internal person of beauty parlor is returning. To whom it is returning? Squares, beauty parlor. So beauty parlor is returning the result of what? Inner person result only is returning now. So inner function returns its result. Outer function will return the result of what? Inner function. That's all. So even if I say hundreds of times, same answer. Square is called what? Square is called what here? Decorator. Square. Umakant, yesterday I practiced the packages successfully run. Very good. Umakant, congratulations. So square is called what? Decorator. This is called the example. Are you able to follow? So inner function is returning its result. Outer function is returning what? Inner function. Inner function result is returning indirectly. So outer function is returning the result of indirectly the result of what? Inner function. Simple, your parents sending to the class to achieve the goal of parent. So parent is getting the result of student. The result of student, achievement of result is nothing but the goal of the parent or not. So it is nothing but what? Class parent taking the student as a parameter is decorating by himself with his and all those things. He is processing by himself, returning the result of the student, which is the result of what? Parent is returning the result of student, his son or daughter. Result of his son or daughter is nothing but result of the father only. So this is nothing but what? Square of getNum is a function taking like this. This is called one type of syntax. One more syntax I'll tell you. See, I'll go to one more. Ahmad, understand. Beauty parallel example is working out like anything. Decorator example 2. Today I don't write this big story. Big story. Now, my dear student, Tushara, listen ma. One more example I am talking. One more example. I will remove this. I'll remove this also. What is this? Defined by KVR programmer. What I am doing now? I will call the function. Which function I am calling? Main program. Main program. What is the main program I am calling? Get NUM. Get NUM. What is the value is coming? What is the value coming? Print of what? A value. Let me run it. So time is running out. So not an issue. Let us listen. PY, see the result. Enter the number 34. 34 is coming. No decorator, nothing is there. Right or not? Yes. The moment when you call get NUM, PVM control goes to where? Get NUM, correct or not? What I am doing, when you call this get NUM is going to be, get NUM input is captured by the decorator immediately. Actually, you came to the class. From the class, beauty parallel is capturing you. At the rate what? Square. At the rate square. What is that at the rate square? Is the programmer defined decorator. At the rate square means you are taking this as a parameter to the square function. What is square? I will define. DEF, come on. Square of, I will write what? The moment when you write at the square, indirectly you are taking as a parameter. What I will write it here? GN. Take something like HYD. What is the square is called? Here, what is this now? Square is called what? Decorator. What I will do internally? DEF, calculation. Do what? H is equal to what? HYD of. What is next? RES is equal to H star 2. Return RES. What RES? Result of what? Cal. Inner function returns its result. Outer function should return what? Inner function name. Inner function result only you are returning. Inner function result is coming through what? Inner function name returning. So return of what? Cal. Return of cal. Inner function returns its result. Outer function will result what? Return what? Inner function name. Inner function name is nothing but inner function result only indirectly. Easy. Now you see. What is this result is going to come? Now you see. Square is equal to comma RES. Beautiful. Run. Enter the value. 25. 25 square, 625. Earlier we got 34. Now you run 34. 34 square, 1156. Nothing is difficult. I feel very much simple for this. What is a decorator? Decorator is one of the function which will provide additional processing capability to the normal functions. Normal functions will provide a common values, and those additional processing logic will be provided by what? Decorator. Decorator is nothing but outer function. Inner function is doing the operation and returning the result. What is the syntax? Two ways are there to call it. One is calling like this, and one more is calling something like this. At the rate of square. And before whoops and all those things I'm entering, I used to cover here. Is it understandable? So, it's a very small concept, students. I used to cover whenever I find half an hour time. I used to cover decorator, iterators and all those things. Okay, students? Understood? Right. Practice it after going to home. This notes and everything I will post to you. And tomorrow class, I'll introduce what? Files. What is the concept I'll introduce? Files concept I'll introduce. Don't miss the class tomorrow. Right? Thank you. Don't come late to the class.